everybody. How we doing? How's the weekend? Hope it was a good one there. Hope everyone recharged the batteries. Maybe able to go out, whatever you do. But hope it was a good one there. But yeah, welcome to this week's showcase. Been a little bit. Kind of doing that whole every 2 weeks thing for the showcases now, but that's okay. It's kind of a slower time for Planet Zoo. Kinda. I say kinda just because we're in that weird period of like everyone's really wanting a new DLC. We're all kind of theorizing and hypothesizing about what the next excuse me DLC is going to be. But then also on the other side, you look at the modders and they are just going absolutely crazy. We're going to see some of that today, mainly from Leaf. But yeah, the new aces, the new modding program or new whatever they had, breakthrough that they had, they are just going crazy on the modding scene of Planet Zoo. So hopefully y'all are keeping track of that, but if not, like I said, we have a bunch of mods to look at today. If you look at the description down below, it's not gonna have them all. We're just gonna have a link to Leaf's Nexus page today because he submitted, I think it was like 35 or more mods by themselves. So we were not able to fit all of Leaf's mods on the YouTube description. We were like 300 characters over the character count, so I just had to categorize it down into basically just here's Leaf's Nexus. Axie, that's what it is. I always say aces, but it's Axie, isn't it? There you go. So what's up, Harry? Planet Leafy Leaf, what's up, buddy? Silver Fox holding down the fort solo dolo today. Cerberus is off at a baby shower for their new nephew, I believe, which is pretty exciting. What's up, Juanito and ZZ? Hope y'all are doing well. In Moonlight, well, good to see you as well. But let's go ahead and jump in. We have a big showcase day, especially in the mod area. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to start off with the blueprints. Because I missed one last week from Planet Leafy, actually. So that was very unintentional because this is an awesome blueprint here. But look at this. This is the Snowden Aviary from the London Zoo by Planet Leafy. And this is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I don't know, I'm assuming that this is based off of, something from the London Zoo. Don't know if it's current or like a past exhibit. But yeah, this is awesome. So if you have visited this before, or this looks familiar, there you go. Let us know. Sound off. How did Planet Leafy do? Looks like they did an outstanding job. Damn is right. Hot damn. What's up, Pedro? Good to see you, buddy. Looks like there's even some little descriptions on the pathing as well. So awesome. Really good stuff there to kick us off. And apologies again for missing this last week. So good stuff there from Planet Leafy. Next up from Planet Leafy, it's the current but about to be renovated. Oh, that's cool. I mean, this already looks badass as it is, so I can't wait to see what the renovation is. I'll have to look into that. But next up from Planet Leafy, we have a lot of fun stuff from them today. This is going to be the museum wall pieces set, and this is awesome. I love the look of this. Kind of that classical look, but they use the Indian wall set to kind of give it that kind of orange stone look to it. But look at this, the museum wall pieces set. Very, very handy for anyone kind of jumping in and doing the museum builds. They even have all the trim and everything down here, so you can get it really, really quick. Let's look at these. Hey, Bold, good to see you. Very bold of you to show your face around here, tell you what. I love this. This is absolutely spectacular right here. The architecture right here is really, really well done, but that took a little bit of time. Yeah, wow, right? Yeah, really, really good. So make sure you grab that if you're looking to do a really cool museum build there from Planet Leafy. Good stuff. We'll see some more things from Planet Leafy in the future when we get to the modded section. All right, next up from ZZ. Let's take a look here. We have part of the AOTW pack that they've been doing the last few weeks. We have the first one is the shark pack. Look at all these sharks. So again, I've mentioned every single time, but I love that ZZ has decided to go ahead and come back and do the piece, the piece by piece building of the animals. Sure, we have mods out right now, but there's just something about these that are really, really handy. And sometimes you want to just pose the animal in the exact way that you want to, kind of thing. Kind of like Prehistoric Kingdom. So it's really nice to have these on deck if you kind of want to do that, because they look really, really good. So there you go. Here's a bunch of different sharks. The goblin shark, I never heard of that before. There's the great white, the big great white shark next to the great hammerhead shark. Awesome stuff. Let's look at some other one. Tiger shark, heard of that one. Zebra shark. Heard of the nurse shark. The leopard shark. Sand tiger. Bull shark. Blue shark. One shark, two shark. And next to them, we have the, I've never heard of this before, but the giant eland. Am I pronouncing that right? Or the eland? I don't know, but it's kind of weird there. But yeah, we have the, from the AOTW pack, the giant eland. Looks like a deer species of some sort. And look at all those different, if you're wondering what it's built out of, the Planet Zoo gutter caps. All those different Planet Zoo gutter caps. I think these are individual, but yes, you can kind of cock the head a little bit. If you wanted to like look a different way or something like that, you can kind of move the head around and stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. Eland, Eevee. See, I just think of Wally now. Wally. But yeah, really, really good stuff there from ZZ. And yeah, keep on giving us some more of these kind of animals because they are really, really useful for builds. Speaking of the individually built pieces or animals, we have a, I don't think we've seen something from Sean Mastrino before, but maybe we have. Actually, no, we did, didn't we? They built, yeah, this red-tailed hawk last time. So more animals here from Sean Mastrino, and we have two things. We have the, here it is, the Florida Bird Pack. So here you go, the Florida Bird Pack. Look at that, the pelicans, American white pelican, brown pelican, the ibis. I know that Bongo Hardwood has a really nice mod of this out, but again, it's really nice to have these where you can just kind of place them and put them wherever you want them to be. Hey Max, welcome in, buddy, good to see you. Yeah, right, exactly, Mule. For those people who don't use mods, that is, you know, it's a pretty good majority of people. Still, mods are kind of in a niche. So yeah, those of you who are not comfortable using mods, yeah, here you go. So they have this, and then they also have the dugong, D-U-G-O-N-G, which this looks like a manatee. Is this like a subspecies of manatee? Thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. But it is there. I know it is. But yeah, the dugong. This thing is weird looking, but it makes me think of a manatee with the green like algae growing on its back there. So yeah, really cool stuff there from ZZ and Sean Mastrino doing the individually built animals for everyone. So awesome, really good stuff. There are all of our blueprints for the week. A little late on the blueprints, but that is okay. There's some really high quality ones there. Yeah, they're related. Okay, gotcha. I've been using these. They're really good for Florida areas. Nice. There you go. Cool. So next up, let's go ahead and we're going to tackle the mods. So I have, yeah, like I said, I kind of categorize the mods, if you look in the description, into two separate categories. We have Bongo and Planet Leafy's mods, and then Leaf. Because again, Leaf, I think he submitted like over 35 mods or something like that. There's 75 animals in captivity, you know, or in the habitat here, and I always do a male and a female. So yeah, I think it's around 30 to 35 animal mods this week. So and Leaf wanted to make sure that we shout out Buff Zoo as well. Leaf was saying without Buff Zoo, a lot of these mods, especially the fish ones, I'm thinking there. But yeah, the Buff Zoo, big shout out to Buff Zoo there. So, all right, here we go. Silver, hey Claire, good to see you. From the thumbnail, it seems like it's going to be a lot of Leaf Productions mods. Yes, exactly. Yep, I was hoping that would get across there. So, but Silver Fox, go ahead and strap yourself in there, buddy, because here we go. Well, actually, it's gonna be a little bit easier for Silver Fox. He just has to link Leaf's Nexus page, so I guess not too bad for you. But all right, here we go, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the animal mods this week. So the first one is gonna be the Great Bilby. And there it is, the Great Bilby, and this is gonna be from Leaf. The vast majority of these are gonna be from Leaf. It's gonna be really hard to try and find the other creators in my notes, and I do apologize. I'll try my best, is what I'm gonna say. So if I can find it right away, there it is. It's just by Leaf. There you go. So the Great Bilby by Leaf. So there you go. The Bilby! Yeah, right? I think you can't not say that excited. Just have to go like, Bilby! Awesome stuff from Leaf there. You're gonna hear me say that about 30 more times today. Bilby Q? Oh, I liked Bilby. Are we gonna have BBQ today? Next up, let's do the Colombian white-faced capuchin monkey. Wait, that's not right, is it? This is an in-game one, isn't it? I'm already messing up, I think. I'll look it over my notes real quick. Oh, there's too many. I feel like this is is this the South America pack? Monkey? Imposter? It might be, yeah. No, don't worry about. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one, and then we'll come back later and see what I missed. Okay, next up, let's do the Chinese soft shell turtle. And this looks ridiculous. I don't even like, this looks like an alien. This looks like an alien. That's true, Leaf. That's very true. I don't know what animals are real and what ones aren't. Are they like both inside of each other? I think there's like two of the same thing hanging out right now. That's funny. But yeah, look at this. The nose on it is like crazy. Look at the nose on this thing. So anyways, yeah, that's the Chinese soft shell turtle from Leaf and Ginger Toast. Leaf and Ginger Toast there. Awesome. Just look at all the animals that we have. There's so many. I love it. Next up, why are they doing that? I don't know. Sometimes they kind of like when you first place down the animals, I've noticed they'll kind of all hang out with each other for like 5 to 10 minutes real time, and then they'll kind of like disperse. So maybe they just kind of be hanging out, you know. Electric eel up next. Let's do the electric eel. There we go. What's up, eel? How you doing? Good to see you. Kind of floating around. You can kind of see the swimming animations on land, which is kind of neat. But yeah, this is the electric eel from Leaf and Buff Zoo. That is the big combo. So basically, if you see a fish, it's probably from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Hey, Primal, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. But there's the electric eel. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, there's a ton of fish or aquatic animals for today. Next up, let's do the West Indian Ocean coelacanth. Oh my gosh. The coelacanth? Look at this heckin' thing. Again, speaking of aliens, I'm just convinced that all fish are aliens, by the way. Because yeah, if you look at some of these fish, it's just like, yeah, no, you're not from this planet. You were sent here from a different planet millions of years ago, and you're still just hanging out. Coelacanth, thank you, appreciate that. Like CeeLo Green, but it's CeeLo. I was just thinking that, yeah. CeeLocanth. And this is gonna be from, I can't find it on my notes, so we'll say it's from Leaf and Buff Zoo, I'm gonna assume. I'm probably right. Next up, the Florida gar. Another crazy, any fish that has like a long snout, I just think they're crazy. Look at this guy, he's like mom. The living dinosaur, they all do. Yeah, they look like dinosaurs. Are they not extinct? I'm not sure. What is this called again? Florida gar. All right, let me see here. I can find it in my notes. The Florida gar. It's hanging out to eat you. Leaf and Buff Zoo. Leaf and Buff Zoo. Awesome stuff. Hey, Jay Rassick, it's good to see you, buddy. Next up, let's do the European flounder. This looks like a fish you would eat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, so we can see about 25% of the the European, or the European flounder here. Let's go below the surface. Oh, it might be dead. Are you dead? Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about? No, okay. Where's your counterpart? Where's the counterpart to you? Maybe they're not laying in the ground. Here it is, European flounder. There we go. This one's a little bit more outside of the water. You can just move them. I could, but I'm trying not to disrupt their natural environment, you know. It's kind of dumb that you can't move the animals like back into the water. Like, I wish you could just move them right back into the water. But hopefully it'll flop on the deck and flop like a fish into the water here. Yeah, look at this flat. Yeah, it's high tide. Exactly. High tide. I love it. Oh, I love all these variations of fish that we have now. It's ridiculous. We don't even need a fish pack or anything like that. Next up, let's look at some catfish here. Let's go to the gaff topsail catfish. Oh, there it is, swimming along. There it is. Here's the gaff topsail catfish. See if I can spot that there. And this is from Leaf and Buff Zoo. I think they did all the catfish. But that's definitely a catfish, right? With its long stingers in the front there. Yeah, we have a lot of catfish around where I'm from, so definitely can recognize those a mile away. Yeah, landfish, yep. Next up, let's do the giraffe catfish. Never heard of this thing before. But how ridiculous. How bizarre. How bizarre. Look at, that's not it. That's it. There you go. Here's the giraffe catfish. Doing what they really do, which is usually just move along the bottom of the lake and just suck up food. That's cool. Look, I like the spotted texture on it and everything. Are they actual stingers? Can they hurt you with them? I honestly don't know. I actually don't know if it's an old wives' tale. I personally have never been stung with them, and I've been around a lot of catfish, like swimming around my legs and stuff like that, and I've never been hit, but I've always been told by like my grandma and my grandpa and stuff, like, you know, watch out for the stingers kind of thing. So again, not sure if it's like an old wives' tale or what, but they look like them. Yeah. Hey, no worries, Haribo. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Next up, let's look at the tigerfish. I think we have more catfish in the future, but we have the Goliath tigerfish. This thing's gnarly looking. This is gonna be from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Shout out to Buff Zoo. There it is. Look at this. These things are gnarly looking. I would not want to be in a lake with this. Look at those teeth. Have you ever gone noodling? Apparently that's a thing in the States. Like where you do like the pool noodle and then you go like down a river. I wouldn't recommend like going down a river. Hey, what's up, BB? BV. BZ? Can we call you BV from now on? I've gone tubing down a river, but not on like a noodle. I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, you take a bunch of tubes, you hook them up. One of the tubes holds the beer, and you go down the river. It's a good time. All right, anyway. Next up, we have the coral grouper. Oh, whenever I see the word grouper, I just have to yell grouper. Noodling where you catch the catfish by, oh, that kind of noodling. Yeah, that is a thing around here. There's a group of guys up north from here that get together and do it in the summertime. And one of my friends is part of that group. But yeah, they stick their hand in catfish holes. And then they wiggle their finger around. A lot of them say they bring like a gold ring. Yeah, that's what it is. He brings a gold ring with him. That's not worth much because you can lose it really easy or whatever. But or it just has to be like a shiny gold material. So probably bronze. Anyways, and yeah, he like puts his hand down in the hole and then like will lure. He'll take his ring finger and like lure the gold ring until it comes and like bites at it. Am I a noodler? No, I'm not a noodler. I'm not a noodler. But I have a friend who's a noodler, I guess you'd say. No, I've never done it. For that reason, it is really intense. Because you have to literally let the fish, you know, bite your hand. It doesn't hurt. They say it doesn't hurt. You know, the fish don't have teeth or anything like that. They're not going after pike or walleye. Like, they have teeth. But it's just a weird concept to use your hand as bait, right? I believe the whiskers are sensory to find food. That makes more sense. Yeah. What's wrong with the fishing rod? It's easier to catch them that way, and it's just like a style of fishing that's just an easier way to catch a catfish. You can just catch catfish with a rod and reel and everything, but it's just an old, you know, classic, I guess, American way to catch catfish. It always kind of has been just easy to kind of do it. Just stick your hand in their hole, pull them out. Sometimes you'll get a crawfish instead. You know, it'll latch onto your finger instead, they say. But, you know, you'll come up with something that you can eat there. But anyways, let's look at the coral grouper. So here's the, oh, look at this. You got all the fish in the background there. There's a shark swimming right by. But look at this thing, coral grouper. Bright as F. All the blue spots on it. Looks like a 90s graphic design student like threw up on their desk and this is what came out. It's awesome. We're all noodlers now. You got it, exactly. You got to get them out of their holes on the banks of the waterways. Yes, yep, in their home basically. But the coral grouper is from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Oh, I know why I yell it like that. It's because I'm a Gruber. MacGruber! Y'all ever seen that movie? You should. It's funny. Next up. This stream is just taking a turn, hasn't it? We'll bring it back. Don't worry. I'll get it back. Let's do the green iguana. This one has different, yeah, I have different variations of this one. So we have to like, we'll look at both of them. So here's the female green iguana. This is going to be from Leaf and Pure Winter, which that's a name I haven't seen for a little while. Is the Pure Winter? Here's the, like that just left and go by. But yeah, this is really cool. Really cool bright variation there. And then there's a like almost albino variation or something, like a whiter variation. There we go, both hanging out by the water side. You can move them out really quick. Yeah, for sure. Have him walk around. Mom. I don't know why that's just the first thing I think of when I see him running around like that. And then here's the different variation. Look how beautiful it is. That's awesome looking. Holy smokes. Love that. I'm not a scientist, but that iguana is yellow. I concur, Dr. Ashland. Nice. All right. Next up. Next up. Marble pike chillid. I think that's how you pronounce it. Was that the mom one? No, it's not. But here's a pike. And then these guys, we have, I think they're northern pike around here, but they're a sought after fish where I'm from. But look at the coloring. I love that. That's definitely a pike coloring, I guess, on the side you say. Cichlid, thank you. Cichlid. But yeah, really pretty texture on that. Yeah, cichlid, that sounds more right than whatever I said. Chichlid. Chia. Cichlid. Next up, let's do the, oh, I didn't, marble, let's see if I can find that one. The marble, there it is, Leaf and Buff Zoo. Next up, let's do the lake sturgeon. And this is a big old fish. Look at this hunka. I think I have seen these before, because yeah, they're kind of like catfish with the whiskers underneath there. Yeah, look at this mamma jamma. Lake sturgeon. Yeah, cichlid, okay. And this is probably from Leaf and Buff Zoo, if I had to take a guess. Yep, Leaf and Buff Zoo. Really cool looking. Okay, I love all these different variations of fish they're bringing to us. It's not even good for just like zoo enclosures. If you wanted to make like just a regular map, like an environmental map or anything like that, or ecosystem map, you could do it with all the just natural fish and birds and all that kind of stuff that the modders have brought to us so far. Next up, let's do the Blessbach. Get away from the fish for a little bit. So the Blessbach is from Leaf and Mark. Fish mods? Yes, all the fish mods. Every fish mod ever. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. So here you go. Here's the Blessbach from Leaf and Mark. Really nice. Let's get this silhouette off of it. Very nice. See if we can get it moving around a little bit. Or not. It's like, standing, I don't know about that. Really, really good. Blessbach. Next one is the, here we go, Mahi Mahi. The very flavorful fish. Had Mahi Mahi a few times, I believe. What a weird looking dome, though. What a weird looking dome. He did not submit it, but now that you bring it up, I do want to show it off because it does need to get shown off. And let me try it again. I have it. So yeah, I'll show it off and link it. There you go, Mahi Mahi. Did I see who that was from? That's from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Leaf and Buff Zoo. Next up, the European Mouflon. Which made me think of a Muffalo from RimWorld, but again, really like this. Love the color variations. Look at that, and the horns. They're just prominent. Very prominent, right? So there's the male. What's this thing called again? European Mouflon. Who made this? Oh, Leaf. Leaf made that. And there's the female right there. Nice. There is the female. These are gorgeous. Hell yeah. Good job. Next up. Next up. Gotta keep on scrolling. There we go. The Nile perch. This one's kind of cool. I haven't heard of a Nile perch before. Yeah, we have like northern perch up here, but yeah, look at this. Ooh. This is another one of those really cool, just natural lake fish, right? Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be like in an enclosure or anything. You can just picture it kind of just being in a lake at your zoo or in your project. Well, and then this is going to be the Nile perch, probably Leaf and Buff Zoo. Yes, Leaf and Buff Zoo. Next. We're about halfway through, I think. Yeah, the textures, they are really good, aren't they? Yep. The Ocelot River Stingray. It's a little bit different. Oh, they're both right next to each other as well. Here are the Ocelot River Stingrays. Really pretty looking. Almost have like a leopard pattern on them. This is from Leaf and Buff Zoo as well. It's kind of interesting how the stinger is like pointing up like that in the back. Huh. Yeah, beauty spots. Yeah, that's what they are, right? Beauty spots. Next up, let's do the Bontebok, which I think is similar to the Blessbach that we looked at earlier. So the Bontebok, this is from Leaf and Mark as well, who did the Blessbach earlier on, so they must both be related to each other. Tail spike, I know, you can imagine. Oh my gosh, the thing looked terrible. Do the stingers always point upwards? I'm not sure, honestly. I really don't know. Maybe that's just more of like a prominent feature on that kind of stingray. But there you go. Here's the Bontebok from Leaf and Mark. Really good. Like those. Next up we have the, oh gosh, Ophthalmosaurus. I think it's a dinosaur fish. I think this is a dinosaur fish. So we'll just call it dinosaur fish. And this is from, let's see, this is from Leaf, Buff Zoo, and Hendrix. So it's a three-person team here. Oh, where'd you go? There it is. Oh, where'd you go? Look at that! Look at the eyeball on that thing. Looks crazy, especially with the that one in the background there. Oh, looks really looks prehistoric, doesn't it? Interesting. So that looks like some prehistoric fishy. Here, fishy. Next one, let's do the Butterfly peacock bass. Oh yeah, this one looked really pretty. Yeah, this looked really pretty. With that under like the red and the greens. It's like a Christmas fish a little bit. It's pronounced lizard dolphin. Oh, okay. I'll check myself. Stingrays are often hidden in tails depending on the ray, more so on saltwater rays. TIL. TIL. But yeah, these are really, really pretty. Very noticeable from even above the water. That's kind of the cool thing too, is when you're above the water, like looking down, seeing all the different fish like going through. Makes the lake look a little bit alive there. Next one's the common Plecostomus. This. It's the this. Oh, they're sleeping on land. But yeah, look at them. Look at them. I saw something similar earlier with the dot texture on them. Still pretty cool looking. This is when I wish we could pick them up and throw them into the water, but the game won't let us. I'll get them close to the water, see if I want to go in. Go on. Go on. Shoo. Oh, you were right there! It was like, yeah, no! Oh well. What was this again? This is the common Plecostomus. And this is from Leaf and Buff Zoo. There really fish that look like that with all the dots and stuff like that? There must be, I guess. Yeah, they got those crazy, you know, ocean and sea fish that they're crazy. Next up, let's go to the Saurus crane. This is from Bongo. I don't even have to look that one up. Whenever there's a crane mod, it's usually from Bongo. But yeah, look at this. Bongo Hardwood coming at you with the Saurus crane. Love this. They always nail it out of the park, right? They always hit it out of the park with their mods. No, that's exactly it, Line Rider. I said it at the beginning. I was like, yeah, you're gonna hear me say it looks really good, Leaf and Buff Zoo, a whole lot during this stream. And yep, it has definitely lived up to it. Oh man. Was my Jen as well. She did the texture. Okay, good shout. Good shout. I know that Jen did some did another mod that we'll be looking at as well. What is that? The Silver Arowana. We'll look at that in just a little bit. They're referred to as plecos. Okay, that's a lot easier than whatever it was before. But yeah, no, good stuff there from Bongo. I love the cranes that they do. Bongo's like the crane master. You need a crane done? Bongo's got you. All right, let's go on down here. Did the crane. The pygmy sperm whale, which we've kind of seen swimming around a whole bunch here. Is that them back there too? That's one of the whales is kind of doing the sounds of their people. But here's the pygmy... what did they just say? Sperm whale. That's what it was. Pygmy sperm whale. And this is from, and everyone say it at the same time, Leaf and Buff Zoo. But yeah, really cool. Different kind of... Now they're mammals, right? Whales are mammals? Question mark? So there we go. Yeah, I knew someone would do it. There it is, Bold. Bold's like, haha, 12-year-old. He said sperm. Next up, let's look at, yes, correct. I did an animal thing correct. Let's look at the ringed seal. Look at this profile picture for it, for the ringed seal. I'm pretty sure this is from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Where is it here? Oh no, excuse me, Leaf and Diddums. They're actually ungulates, so they're technically in the same group as Winnie's horses. Oh, there you go. There you go. But yeah, look at this profile picture that Leaf and Diddums got for the ringed seals. Kind of awesome. Oh, no, look at that! Dude did a trick shot over it. He did like a 360 barrel roll trick shot. Do a barrel roll. All right, here we go. Diddums haha for, oh really? That's a great profile picture for him. But yeah, look at this. What a great model and everything. Love how this looks. Look at that. I love how that looks. There was a time where we were really going on like a bunch of seals for a good while there. Kind of died down, but now we're getting a few seals here. There it goes, doing the seal thing. Yes. Yes. All right, next up. Gotta scroll way down now. Here we go. Ripsaw catfish. I knew there was more catfish. This is another one of those stays on the bottom of the lake the entire time. Oh, look at this guy. He looks old and grumpy. He's like, I was married 4 times and each of my wives took more and more money from me. I have lived a life of regret. None of my kids talk to me anymore, but at least I have all of the money and mansions in my name. Yeah, he's great. What's up with the ribs there? You can almost like see the rib cage on it. That's crazy looking. What was this called again? Oh, the Ripsaw catfish. Wonder who this is by. I'm gonna take a guess. That's by Leaf and Buff Zoo, but I gotta know for sure. Yeah, Leaf and Buff Zoo. Next up. Sand tiger shark. Yeah, we've seen this swim by a few times. This thing is awesome looking. This fish is how I imagine silver looks. Oh my gosh. Look at the sand tiger shark. This is cool looking. There's a lot of people that worked on this one too, wasn't there? If I remember right. Yeah, Nick, Harley Quinn's Ego, Buff Zoo, and Leaf. Now when I say Nick, because I just copy and pasted, I'm assuming that's Nicholas Lionrider. But yeah, 4 people worked on this one. Whenever I see more and more people work on it, and when it's like some of like the top modders that we have in the community, I just assume that there's something special about this mod. So everyone gawk and look, gaze upon this special mod right here. This fish thinks that everyone has a housekeeper. Exactly. What do you mean you couldn't pay for college? I did it and my dad paid for college, no problem. Next one. The sand tiger was the 2nd new species to ever be released. Oh, interesting. Now, wasn't the first one the green iguana, if I remember right? Maybe I'm misremembering. Or was the green iguana the 1000th mod? There was something special about the green iguana, I thought. Basically, I made the original sand tiger shark. Jesse coded it. Then Buff Zoo and Leaf replaced it with the endless ocean one. Gotcha. So it's just been it's an older mod, so it's kind of been tossed around between different creators. It gets tossed around more than a Sunday hooker. Oh, the first one was thylacine? Okay. Okay, next up. Let's do the yellow anaconda. This one was special, right? This is the first habitat snake, right? To be ported over. What you doing in the water there, yellow anaconda? I don't doubt that you hang out in water, but let's get you out of the water for now. But yeah, this is the habitat yellow anaconda. Sorry, Claire, I turned the stream into PG-13 there for a second. But the habitat anaconda that we have in game, and now it's like ported over for the for an enclosure there. So that's pretty dang cool. Hope we get more of these kind of things in the future there. Don't talk about it staying that way. It's okay, he's out having like brunch at Cracker Barrel right now or something like that. We'll never know. I'll never know. And then who did this one? This was the I have to find it. There it is. Habitat version, yeah. From Leaf and Rick Modding. There. So really cool stuff. We all want to get the yellow anaconda, build a habitat for it. Next up. Almost to the bottom there. Argentine black and white tegu. This is from Leaf and Ginger Toast. Oh, this thing look crazy. I've never heard of this thing before or seen it. A crazy looking lizard? So there you go. There's the Argentine black and white tegu. Did you miss an S-Day live stream last night? You did, and I actually joined them for about a half hour or so. I got home from the bar, and I jumped on stream. I was like, hey, he's streaming. I know how to talk, especially when I've had like 4 beers. Oh, yeah, there you go. Really cool stuff from Leaf and Ginger Toast. Oh, there goes my doggo. Speaking, he's singing right now. The song of his people. Tegos are huge, and some are pets. Really? People have them as pets? I mean, people have almost everything as pets, don't they? But that's pretty crazy. Yeah, they look huge. Next one, let's do another catfish. The tiger sorubim catfish. Another one with its... Oh, this is a bigger looking one, isn't it? Going along the bottom of the lake there. What's up, Zoov? Good to see you, buddy. We're going to be taking a look at Zoov's start to a zoo from Zoov today. What is it? Wilmington, right? I don't have my notes in front of me, but I think it's Wilmington Zoo. I took a little sneaky peeky at that before the stream, and it's a good one. Really cool there. Let's see, what was that called again? I'm pretty sure that's from Leaf and Buff Zoo, but tiger sorubim catfish. Yeah, Leaf and Buff Zoo. Next. Rainbow trout, which is a good fish to eat. And it's also very pretty. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I can imagine someone doing like a grizzly bear build with a now, I don't know if it's rainbow trout that do this, but you know the trout that like jump up the stream as they're like traveling back to their ecosystem or habitat or whatever the heck. And then you see the bears like snatching them out of the air as they're jumping up. But yeah, I can almost picture someone doing like a habitat build like that. But yeah, really cool there. The rainbow trout. That's going to be from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Just on repeat. Oh, I'm thinking of salmon, aren't I? Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking of salmon. Thank you. Trout just sit there and get caught like dum-dums. Next up, let's do the Vundu catfish. Guys, look at my zoos. Look strange. Forgot. Nope, it's all good. Yes. Yeah. What Leaf just said. It's replaced. That's why I was double checking your zoo to make sure the path replacement mod worked, and it did. It did. Next up, let's look at the Vundu catfish. So yeah, I think I think Leaf and Buff Zoo have made just about all of the variations of subspecies of catfish. Why has the heckin' European flounder has just been everywhere that we've been going today, basically. It's just like, hey, did you guys see me? I'm the European flounder. Did you see me, though? Look at me. Being a European flounder. I like this one, though. The contrast between the black and the white belly. Looks really nice. You had a roller coaster with sockeye salmon climbing a waterfall as bears caught them. That's a cool idea. That's actually a cool idea for a coaster theme. I picture like an Alaskan, or Yosemite type theme for the station. Anyways, how close are we? Oh, there we go. Black wedged butterfly fish. Oh, this is pretty. This is like a, I always see these in aquariums at like restaurants next to the puffer fish. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The black wedged butterfly fish. That's gonna be from Leaf and Buff Zoo. Right? The flounder's always photobomb. He's like, do you guys see me? Have you seen me before? Have you seen me? But that's really pretty. I like that one a lot. You can definitely picture building an aquarium with that fish. For sure. Next up for the animal mods. Northern bottlenosed whale. Oh, this is the one that's been also doing a lot of photobombing too. The bottlenosed whale. There is that. I think there's another one like it in the background there swimming. Yep. Oh, there's a snack too, a sticky snack. And next up, I think second to last, or maybe the last one. It's the last one, the white tip reef shark. We did it, everyone. Got through the animal mods. We still have more mods to look at though. But yeah, here's the white tip reef shark. And that is going to be probably from... Let's all take a guess. Everyone, take a guess. Who's this from? Leaf and Buff Zoo. That's right. Good job, everyone. 10 points. There you go. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Really good stuff there for the animal mods. And again, really big shout out to Leaf and Buff Zoo. All of the fish mods and everything that you just heard came in the last week and a half, basically. So they have been extraordinarily busy with all of those. And yeah, big shout out to all of the other modders that, you know, we mentioned Jen, Hendrix, yeah, again, Buff Zoo, Diddums, Mario, just kind of looking through Mark, Lion Rider, Nicholas Lion Rider, of course. There's a whole bunch of people there that were kind of Harley Quinn's ego. Yeah, a whole bunch of people that were helping out as well in between there. But yeah, the modders went ape crap and provided you all with a bunch of free animals there. So be sure to check those all out. So there you go. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We have some more mods to look at from Leaf. This is going to be the Fever Tree reskin from Leaf and Mario. And yeah, this goes ahead and reskins the in-game yellow fever trees from that radiation yellow to a more realistic looking and better looking tree here. So there you go. This looks really, really cool. And this is now my third variation of, I think, the same kind of tree in game. I have, yeah, the dry fever skin from a pack. I have the regular in-game one that's reskinned like that, and then I have the Jurassic World one as well. So I have like 3 different variations now of the fever tree skin, and they all equally look awesome. Look at that. You get 3 different variations of them. So you, if you all want, there's at least what 9 or yeah, 9 new trees out there, and they're all fever skins, which look really, really good. So perfect, ready for next week when we have even more. Oh great. So we'll definitely not be taking the week off next week. Oh, and then, yeah, this right here, this is a late submission, but very, very good one, and very easy to install as well. So this is the Path Replacement Pack. At the moment, it is only 1 path, but this is going to go ahead and replace the in-game paths, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, with more usable ones. So this replaces the water path that basically nobody uses, and replaces it with a really cool concrete path, concrete texture path. So that's kind of the idea. Is Leaf and others are going to take like these really over-the-top kind of like, you know, no one really uses this one, I'd imagine, so maybe that one, maybe like this one perhaps, and it's just these kind of just different paths that people don't really use a lot. Yeah, the gold path, like no one uses that, and replaces them with kind of in-game or realistic, more realistic type path textures to kind of use. So Leaf and them are taking suggestions for different path textures and path types, so definitely give them a message or anything like that to let them know what you are thinking there. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, next up for the mods we have from Planet Leafy, and this is going to be Planet Leafy's, scroll up here, the gift shop set and the gift shop pack. So it is a, overall it's a Steam Workshop download to get this pack right here downloaded, but then you also need to have Lion Rider's gift shop set downloaded, and there's also gift shop sets and gift shop packs from Planet Leafy that's linked down below that you need to download as well. It's essentially just a bunch of logos and stuff like that that you can kind of use for the different gift shop items that we got from Nicholas Lion Rider a few weeks back and everything. So yeah, you can kind of use all these throughout your zoos. These are really, really useful if you don't want to kind of mess around setting up the pictures for your gift shop items and everything. They kind of have them ready to go for you. So that's really, really useful to just kind of set up there. Look, you got this, like the furniture wall rack. You can kind of put it in your own pictures right there too. Got your cell phone cases, different books. This is so cool. I love this. Like the book aisle right here. This is really handy just to plop down real quick. Look, you got the enrichment items that, you know, work really well for. Look at this. You have the cups, the mugs. Ah, that's so good. This is gonna be so, yes, exactly. Yeah, what Lee said, it's gonna be really, really useful. You just imagine swapping this in and out, you know, really quickly. So yeah, really good stuff there from Planet Leafy. Good stuff. Don't forget the dedicated books. Let's take a look at them a little bit closer because there are some dedicated books, I said. We have Reflections of Eden. Let's see. That right there. Doofus, the Daft Pig. I love that. Oh, let me get the grass out of the way real quick. There we go. Let's start down here. Beyond Chimps by Beyond Drew. There you go. Doofus the Daft Pig, Leafy Scott, Rudy Rinkamel, The Adventures of Rudy the Camel. That's awesome. Lion Rider, Nicholas Lion Rider. Perfect Penguin by Simply Savannah. Fun Zoo Theming from S. Dan Wolf, of course, definitely. Leaf Productions is King Flamingo. Gonna Build a Mountain is Daylady Designer. Yes, that's very true, right? Lions there, nice. Lions and Bears. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for the dedication there. That fit in really, really well there. So, hey, good stuff. Make sure y'all grab your hands on all of those for everybody. So that's fun. That's fun. So, hey, good stuff there. We have, let's see, we have 2 zoos to go look at. One of them is a big time work in progress zoo from Zoov. The other is a habitat from BZ. So, awesome stuff there. Yeah, but again, big shout out to Leaf, Planet Leafy, Buff Zoo, Nicholas Lion Rider, Mario, Mark, Jen, Harley Quinn's, oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys. Adam Up, Sean Maestro, ZZ, and all of you for submitting items for the mods and the blueprint items there. If you do have a workshop item or mod you would like to submit, don't forget to join the Discord there and go ahead and submit it on in, and we will take a look at it every single Sunday. Oh, you know what? We have something else from Leaf to look at. Let's do that right now. But yeah, every Sunday at 1 p.m. we'll take a look at your mod or workshop item or map. So something else that Leaf did was they have unlocked, I guess that's what you would call it, unlocked the boundaries for a number of in-game maps. So this is the Arctic map, and I think normally the boundary for it would be like around here or something like that. But yeah, he's unlocked it so you can build like all the way back. You can build all the way back here and everything like that. And it's not just this map. It's just I'm showing this one off, but they've done it for a bunch of different ones in franchise mode and just all those kind of different maps. So yeah, check out their workshop. I have linked their workshop, Leaf's workshop, down below. So check out Leaf's workshop there, and yeah, you can see all the different maps that they've unlocked. So you get all this different or all this playable build space. On there, and it's really, really cool because now you can kind of come over here and hang out. So it's really cool. Yeah, the magic of ACSE. So yeah, that's just part of that new modded program and everything there. So yeah, really cool stuff. Just wanted to show that off real quick. It's a mod that's mod free. Okay, yeah, so it is a modded map, but you don't have to have ACSE downloaded, correct? Just to clarify for people, you can just go on the workshop and subscribe to it and you'll be good to go. Hey BHK, no worries buddy. Be sure to jump back later on and check out the rest of the stream that you missed. We did a lot of animal mods today, mainly from Leaf and Buff Zoo. There you go. So those of you that are concerned about like the map that we just looked at, you Lion Rider just said, you literally don't need any mod. If you download Leaf's map, you are good. Yeah, so you can just download it as if it's a normal workshop item. Remember, we kind of had this before with the gravel pieces that Leaf was able to extract from the game. Excuse me. As well. So same thing if you just go in there and subscribe on the workshop to the gravel pieces or these maps, you will be all good to go. No worries at all. But cool, hey, let's go ahead and look at Mike the Tiger LSU habitat. So where's our LSU Tiger alumni or fans there? This is a build for you. Now I'm going to guess that Beezy, I think it was here earlier, not sure if he's here now, but Beezy must have gone to LSU, so there you go. But look at this is awesome. I've been watching updates of this for the past like few weeks on the Bro Nation and my Discord. Beezy's really good about updating with pictures and teasers and everything like that. But yeah, look at this. This looks amazing. Love Beezy. Beezy just has such a really cool eye for, I should say, like generic builds. And I don't mean that in any like ill way at all. Just really good at getting that really cool generic feel. So look at this. Like, it tells such a story, doesn't it? You know, a couple came out here for a little picnic and stuff like that. Like, yeah, just these little story pockets throughout their build. So really cool. Let's go into this building to the right. I recognize this tower. I built that. I done built that tower. Cats, meow. Let's check them out. Oh, this is cool. I like that. Wasn't this the like the orangutan sculpture or whatever? That's cool looking with the wind farm in the background. Oh, cool. Look at this. Love the habitat builds that Beezy does. He just nails it every time. With the climbing structures and everything. Look at it kind of roped over. Beautiful. That's a nice little touch with the vents at the bottom. Kind of, I wouldn't really thought of that. But really, really nice habitats. I might not have the modded animal downloaded. Apologies there. Let's take a look at this nighttime real quick. Noticing all the lights. Oh yeah, look at that lighting. We love a good lighting, baby. Even in here, look at this. Really nice mood lighting. I love the dual lights on each side. That's a good idea. Yeah, really cool. All right, let's head back outside. LSU. There we go. Brought to you by Burger King, because of course it is. Hey, that's really cool. What a good idea by putting the tiger sign there. Nice little picnic grove over here. That's cool. I love this. Can I has this? I has this. Don't mind me. I just noticed something that's really good. Gazebo, Beezy, just so I remember who I got it from. By Beezy and blueprint tags. Let's just make this a other scenery real quick. Cool. All right, nice. Yoink! That's right. It's great. Oh, is it yours, Haribo? Okay, noted. Let me put that in my notes real quick so I can give a favorite and a like on your workshop. Always try and give a favorite and a like on stuff that I download. Cool. All right, glad that you chimed in. All right, let's head into the Anderson Campbell Tiger Walk, and I love that it kind of goes down like this, right? Kind of to the bowl. Oh, look at this! You get this really cool underwater viewing right here. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at all the fencing or the netting on top. Holy guacamole, you madman, you! Oh, we did it all the way. He actually did it. I would have said F it. I would have said F it. It's from Haribo. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely go and download that. But you mad lad. You absolute mad lad. It looks so good, though, done that way. Oh, wow, this is so cool. I know it's called Coliseum. Oh, no, it's not. But this looks like the Coliseum a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I like that structure back. You know what I see back here? A white tiger. Do we see the white tiger? Oh, I love these, too. I was trying to make something similar for Benton Amusement Park with this, but it turned out really, really bad. Is this on the workshop as well, BZ? Because if so, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that too. Oh, I love all the views right there. Look at that shot right there. Oh. Everywhere you look around here, it's just like photo opportunity, photo opportunity, photo opportunity. Oh, that's cool with it growing over top of it. Oh my god. What, Bald? It's an in-game piece? Oh, really? When did we get those? Guest barrier metal. Oh, well, I guess I spent a while building those for nothing. Where's those? Where are those at? Hey, have I told you guys that I haven't played Planet Zoo in like a month? I have to find it now. Donde está guest barrier metal? Guest barrier. Okay, not there. Facilities? Guest barrier. Hey, look! We have these in game. Could you imagine trying to build this custom when it's in game? Oh my gosh. I would feel like a complete nincompoop. Let me just go ahead and... There we go. I did too. I got so mad at myself too because it turned out really dumb. I think I even asked a modder to make those too. But yeah, no, that's really good to know because I need those all over Benton Amusement Park for the queue lines. That's awesome. Yeah, why would they put that in facilities and habitat? Like, I get it. Like, it's supposed to, or actually, no, I do get it. It's supposed to prevent guests from actually walking, right? Because it's under that, it's a barrier, correct? Yeah, it acts like a barrier. So I do get it. But no, at the same time, but these don't work as like a barrier. I don't know. I don't know. Just sometimes it's just things that make you go, So, but anyways, speaking of BZ's build, it's awesome. Really good stuff there. Always look forward to seeing a BZ build, and this is no different there. So awesome stuff there, BZ. If you have, do you have plans? It looks like you do. Awesome. I was going to ask, do you have plans to expand this? It looks like you do. So I won't show that off too much, and can't wait to see more in the future, my friend. Good stuff, BZ. Awesome. There's so many props like wood planks and stuff that are in habitats. So I'm like, why is that here? Yeah, and one thing I do miss about Planet Coaster's UI is that there was a, if I remember right, there's like a favorites tab. So it's not like you had to go, like if you put anything in your favorites, whether it was from construction or foliage or facility, you had like a favorites tab that would just keep them all there. But you don't really have that in Planet Zoo, which is kind of unfortunate. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to Wilmington Zoo. PZ gonna PZ, you know. One of the strong suits of PZ is definitely not its UI, unfortunately. It has gotten better. They have done a lot of improvements to the UI over time, but it's not very helpful to people who are using the game, unfortunately. It kind of works against its users and makes it, the more clicks, the better it seems for PZ's UI, which is kind of the opposite of a UI design, in my opinion, at least. But anyways, that's a topic for another time. This is going to be Wilmington Zoo, absolutely very much so work in progress from Zoov, but it is very, very great work in progress. So it's definitely worthy of taking a look at here. So cool, let's go ahead and head on in. And I think that we've taken a look at the entrance area before, or something similar to it. But anyways, it looks really cool. I think this is based off of the Cincinnati Zoo, question mark. But it looks really cool. Love this modern, sleek design. What are you using for? Oh, the arbor. Yeah, the wooden arbor panel. I love that look. That kind of distraught look, wood look there. And then what do you just like line it with the new metal beams? That's pretty cool looking. I like the concrete look here too, like kind of splicing it up there a little bit. It's got a very 90s pastel type vibe to it, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really cool. Again, it reminds me of either the, I think it's the Cincinnati Zoo or like a SeaWorld entrance. My dog is barking so much today at absolutely nothing. I just heard my wife go, "Shut up!" and she never yells at him like that. So that's when you know it's like, he's just been on one today. I don't know what it is. But I've never, she almost rarely, if ever, goes, "Shut up!" She just did that. That's a really cool entranceway. I like that a lot. Let's go over to the left because I have I've seen this in the Bro Nation. for teaser pictures, and it looks really nice. I think this font right here, if I remember right, is from Wyatt Andrews. He just released that. It's either that or Ricey's new font. I think that really frustrating lately is why don't billboards have folders? Like, would it kill them to let us make folders for our billboards? Right, like have a, Thornton Hills Zoo folder, or, a Wilmington Zoo folder. Yeah, I know. You have to like rename all of your pictures as, that's what we do, or we did in Planet Coaster. We just rename all of our images as the project kind of thing. It's really annoying. But yeah, I love the look of this. Isn't there a zoo that kind of has this same kind of feel to it? Columbus Zoo, right? Don't they have something kind of similar? Like a, almost like a, what do I want to say? Harbor kind of feel? But yeah, really like that. This feel here. Hey, what's up, G-Rex? Good to see you, buddy. Bear Alley. I love the look back here. All the blues and grays. And look at the grungy decals, right? Oh, those new decals are just, they're everything. Yeah, I totally agree, Claire. I think that's why I like it so much. And I'm just really liking a lot more builds with the decals everywhere. They just really have that theme park, or that themed look to them now. Yeah, that looks really great throughout here. Very, very nice. Can't wait to see that finished up. Let's head over, to the atrium area. Here's how a really cool look at the new path, too. This is usually the... What is it? This is usually the water path, but with the new mod, the path replacement mod, this is what it looks like normally now, which I think it looks so much better. Oh, and I asked this question in the Bro Nation Discord, and now that I know that Leaf and Lion Rider are here, is there an option, do you guys think, to get a flexi-colored, like, concrete path? I just say concrete just because it seems like a simple material or texture to work with. I guess it could be, whatever. But yeah, is there an option, do y'all think, to get flexi-color path? Because I think that would be something that would help out a lot of people. Because I was seeing a lot of people's suggestions for new path types were just basically just like different variation colors. Like, oh, I want like a light brown, or I want a tan, or I want like a, this kind of variation of concrete color. So it's like, if we could get a flexi color, that would just solve all the issues there. We may or may not be working on those. Frickin' yes, that's all we need. Oh, and also speaking of that, since you're working on those, awesome. Flexi-color trees. I've been saying this for years now, that just eliminate giving us all these new types of trees and give us like, I don't know, however many like generic tree types that we can do flexi-color with. Like, could you imagine if we could take the beech tree right here and do flexi-color with it? Like, we can make the beech tree, I don't know, like a handful, like a dozen or more different types of trees. That would be pretty cool too. But yeah, flexi-color paths, holy shnikes, that'd be awesome. All right, let's head into Discovery Forest. I'm going on so many tangents, and I don't want to take away too much from Zoo's build here because it's awesome. Look at all the details, though, right? Just that's the Zoo is like a master at details. So definitely check out all the details as we're coming through here. Look, you got the fire extinguishers and all the little signs over everywhere. We also may or may not be working on those flexi-color trees for the Frontier Pack. Oh man, yeah, make all the things flexi-color, right? Just make all the things flexi-color. Oh man, I know this is not fully done, and I usually don't like to look at incomplete things to... but anyways, I think this is kind of justifies it, because you can kind of imagine like where they're going with this, right? That's pretty ridiculous looking. That's pretty ridiculous looking. So, wow, really cool stuff there from Zoo. Let me do a full back out here, make sure we didn't miss anything substantial. No, not really. But yeah, you can kind of see their ideas, right? Just different little ideas kind of starting to plot away, and really excited to see how it's all going to kind of finish out there. So, yeah, poor modders to-do list is just huge. I know, I really try to not do a bunch of requests to our modder buddies as much as we can, but it's just like, it's so exciting when you hear that the modders are getting really excited again. I mean, not that they were unexcited, but with this new ACSE Axie, just to see the modders getting so excited about the possibilities and all these different ideas they want to do gets like me and other like content creators and the community as well really excited to suggest all these different ideas. But you're right, it is, everyone just kind of has to like pump the brakes a little bit. We were talking about it last night in SDN stream that probably in like the next 1 to 3 months the game is going to start to be looking unrecognizable in the best way possible because of modders, and Frontier will be doing its thing too. But the modders are really, right now, in my opinion, pushing the game into its next level, essentially. So, you know, and again, I don't want to, I'm not trying to discredit Frontier or anything like that. Obviously, they hold the keys to the kingdom, but the things that the modders are doing right now are things that I don't even think were on Frontier's drawing board, you know. So, and that's really the good thing about mods and modders, is that they can kind of tackle the things that we as a community may be requesting and really just requesting, really needing or wanting, but it might not even be on Frontier's drawing board or within the budget or anything they even want to do. So yeah, again, that's where it's really awesome when we get modders making all these things, again, for absolutely free for everyone. So yeah. Oh man, excuse me. This build gives me PTSD from Faces of the Rainforest. It does have that same vibe, doesn't it? It absolutely does, yep. Will there be more zoo videos, Nick? There you go. All right, let me minimize my notes. I'm just kind of hanging out with y'all for just a second before I head on out there. Actually, I'm kind of excited to head out because we got some new toys this weekend. This is how I know I'm getting old. We got a new vacuum cleaner and a new dryer. Our new dryer just got in right before the stream went live. I was almost a little bit late because we were setting up the dryer beforehand, and we just got it set up right before the stream went live, and I was like, oh man, I want to do some laundry so I can see how the new dryer works. And I'm all excited to like go use our new Shark vacuum too. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, woo. No, it's a Shark Silver Fox. Yeah, but it's I'm really excited to go try it out. Frontier needs to make the game the average PC can run. Yeah, exactly. And that's again where, you know, Frontier has to look at the grand scheme of things. And I think a lot of people kind of forget that. You know, a lot of us kind of circulate in our own little Planet Zoo niche bubbles. So it can kind of be hard to grapplate with the thought process, or just the scope. There it is. The scope to which Frontier has to market to. Because, you know, they have to market to us, which are like the hardcore kind of zoo builders, I guess you'd say. Then they have to also market to, let's say, you know, the younger kid who's only playing for 3 hours a week on a weekend after school, and they just want to do franchise mode. And then you have, you know, yeah, there's just all sorts of ends of the spectrum that Frontier has to appease to and make money from, basically. So yeah, again, it's just really nice to have such a hardcore modding community really taking up the reins from Frontier to do things that the community really wants. We didn't have that for Planet Coaster, and I've been seeing it a lot in Planet Coaster's forums and general discussions on different discords. People just saying like, oh, I wish we had like, you know, modders. I wish that people would mod for the game like they do in Planet Zoo and stuff. You know, that game's going on, what, 6 or 7 years old, and they still don't have a dedicated modding community that's keeping, I mean, the game is not dead or anything, but it's just really limited to what they can do through the Steam Workshop and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're really kind of fortunate, whether or not people realize it or not, that we have so many amazing modders making high quality free mods for the community, right? So yeah, vacuum cleaner. No, Harry, not like that. Vacuum shark doo 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 doo. That's awesome. Frontier, please just support us. Yeah, I mean, it's like at this point, it's like no news is good news, in my opinion, for Frontier. The fact that, like, you know, they haven't shut it down. I don't think they ever will shut it down either. And the fact that they haven't said anything really is just kind of like the, okay, you know, just kind of like a solid, like, cool, man. Yeah, just everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. But hopefully one day, probably after the game support is done in, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, maybe we'll integrate mods into the workshop and it'll be easier for everyone to kind of get on there. Hey, yeah, and in fact, a little bit late. I am wrapping up. I'm just kind of jibber jabbering at the moment. There it is. There's the have a great day. Now you know it's almost time to be done. So you do your own laundry? You don't have a housekeeper? No, I'm not that one fish. You do your own laundry? You should have a housekeeper do it. So, but okay, all right. Anyways, y'all, I am gonna take off. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are great. So yeah, don't forget next week, be sure to submit your items to the Discord there. If you're not a part of the Discord, it is a fun place to hang out. Have a nice little budding community there that submit all of their Planet Zoo builds. They kind of get opinions for it. People ask help and everything. We have a really, really awesome, helpful community there. So, and then yeah, you can also go ahead and submit your community showcase items to be shown off there. And there you go. So yeah, we will be live next Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, same place and everything like that. And yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for submitting your items. Always do appreciate you. And yeah, we will talk to you all next time. Have a good one.